Hello everyone. In the previous video we had talked about the concept of growth and development. Here we are going to talk about the difference between growth and development. As we had seen earlier also that the two terms are used interchangeably and taken synonymous in terms. Both these terms they relate to measurement of changes which are occurring in an individual from the conception in the womb of the mother, that is in the form of a fertilized egg, till the full-fledged human adult. And we all know that change is the law of nature. So in this turnover process, an individual undergoes a cycle of changes which are brought about by the process of growth and development, which are in various dimensions. It can be physical, mental, social, emotional, and so on. So here we are going to discuss the difference between the growth and development. Now if you see the term growth, this is used purely in the physical sense. That means it is generally referring to the physical changes of an individual. The physical changes are the increase in the size, the increase in the height, the increase in the length, the increase in the weight. So all these quantitative aspects are known as the growth. So when I am saying the child has grown from a 3 feet to 5 feet, when I am saying that the child has gained weight, so I am talking about his growth. Development in turn refers to overall changes in the physical organ. That means the quantitative as well as the qualitative changes which are taking place in the body of an individual are termed as development. It is basically termed about the improved functioning of the physical organ. Like the limbs have grown, but is he able to use them? That is, he has grown, his legs has grown in size, his hands has grown in size. जब वो किसी चीज़ को पकड़ पाता है, जब बच्चा चल पाता है, तो हम ये कहते हैं कि functional changes भी हुआ है उसके अंदर. And this functional change is related to the qualitative aspect. कितना अच्छे से वो अपने organs को काम में ले पा रहा है. So growth is basically purely the physical science, but when we are talking about the development, it is the overall. It talks about the physical, mental, emotional, social, moral, and any other. That means development also encompasses the growth. Okay, so development is a wider and a comprehensive term, and it is talking about the overall changes in an individual, and growth also becomes a part of it. So growth can be referred to describe the changes which take place in a particular aspect of the body or in a particular behavior of an organism. But when I am talking about development, I am describing the change in the organism as a whole and not a part. So when I am saying his hands is growing, his height is growing, but when I am talking about development, it is very, very comprehensive. Growth does not continue throughout the life, and it stops after a maturity is attained. So after a particular age, the child stops gaining in height. Puberty के बाद normally बच्चों में height नहीं बढ़ती. That means growth वहाँ पे आके restrict हो जाती है. But does the development stop? No, development does not stop. The person can learn the emotional aspect, the person can learn the social aspect. There can be changes in his mental, emotional, and social aspects throughout the life. That means development is a continuous process, and it begins from the womb, that is माँ के गर्भ से शुरू होकर वो कब्र तक चलता है. And that's why it is said that development is a continuous process, and it is from womb till tomb. So this is how development never stops. But growth after a period is seen that it stops after a particular level of maturity is gained. The changes which are produced by growth are subject to measurement. That means you can measure them. You can say what is the height, you can say what is the weight. But when we talk about development, then it implies improvement in functioning and behavior. That means it is bringing the qualitative change, and you cannot measure it directly. Can I say that it is 100 kg of intellectual? He is having this kind of social measurement, this many kg or this many grams. That cannot be done. But yes, development can be assessed. So you can find out that there is a development. You can find out that yes, he has developed or matured when you see some child that he is interacting. Okay, like height. आप बहुत टाइम के बाद किसी से मिलते हैं और आप बोलते हैं यार ये तो बहुत लंबा हो गया, लास्ट टाइम जब देखा था तब छोटा सा बच्चा था. तो दैट मीन्स आप इमीडिएटली उसको देख सकते हैं. सो ग्रोथ कैन बी सीन. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट डेवलपमेंट, तो जब आप उससे बात करेंगे, जब वो आपको नमस्ते बोलेगा, जब वो आपके पाँव छुएगा, जब वो आपको जो है कुछ पूछेगा, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि यस, ये बच्चे ने जो है सोशली बहुत डेवलप हो गया है, ये बातें करने लग गया है, इसके अंदर जो है गुड मैनर्स डेवलप हो गए. सो दैट कैन बी असेस्ड through his behavior, but you cannot measure them with any kind of measuring tool. You cannot measure in terms of kilogram or gram. So growth may or may not bring development. That means a child may grow. Okay, you must have seen that the child is growing. वो बड़ा हो रहा है, 8 फीट का हो गया, 7 फीट का हो गया, 6 फीट का हो गया, but he may not be developing. So that means the functional improvement are not there. Like if the person may be autistic, the person may be mentally retarded. So physical changes are there. But at the same time, you cannot ensure that there is a development also. That means growth does not ensure development. At the same time, there can be development without growth also. हमने ऐसे भी बच्चे देखे हैं जैसे कि बौने होते हैं, ड्वार्फ होते हैं, जो फिजिकली ग्रो नहीं करते हैं, पर क्या उनका मेंटल ग्रोथ नहीं होता है? क्या उनका सोशल ग्रोथ नहीं होता है? होता है. So that means development is also possible without growth. So we can see in some children who do not gain in height, weight or size, but they do experience some kind of functional change or development in their body. So this is how we can say that growth and development are independent of each other. Growth can take place without development. At the same time, development also can take place without growth. So, in this way, we can define or we can differentiate between the growth and development. Thank you.